Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be 5 tips to help you have a better morning. These are 5 of the tips that I try to follow every night, or every morning, every night, whatever, depending on what it is. So I actually have a decent morning. I'm just not a morning person by nature, so yeah, that's why I try to follow these. Because at least that way it makes the transition easier into actually having to get up. So, if you're new to this channel, make sure you hit the red subscribe button down below. And other than that, let's just get started. Okay, so number 1 is prep the night before. And it's been ingrained in my head since a child. You pick out your clothes for the next day. If you can pack your lunch for the next day, you go on and do that. Anything that can be done the night before, do it that night. That way you don't have to worry about it that next morning. And I'm still one of those people, I'll pick out my clothes the night before and get up and say, no, I don't want to wear that, and end up changing my outfit. But for the most part, I try to prep the night before. Okay, so number 2 is use a silent alarm. I have 2 alarm clocks. Let's see. Yeah. That one and that one, which is not plugged in right now. But I've kind of stopped using those, and I've been using the alarm on my Fitbit. And it's a silent alarm. I don't know, it kind of makes like a buzzing noise, but it's more of a vibration than anything else. And it does help to wake you up. Even though I'm still one of those people, because I hate mornings so much, I still have to turn on that the one that's unplugged right now is the louder one, so I just always turn that one on. And at least that way, I'm more likely to get up, because I actually have to get up to turn that one off. You can use a silent alarm and it wakes you up. This one wakes me up, it's just not going to make me get up, and that one makes me get up. So. Okay, and number 3 is wake up before you have your caffeine. Every morning I start my day with Coke. If you watch my channel, you know this. But lately I've been trying to actually get up and wake up for about 30 minutes to an hour before I actually allow myself to have my caffeine. And sometimes it helps. Sometimes it doesn't. And sometimes it doesn't happen at all. So there are some days the first thing I do is I get up, I get ready, and then I go have my Coke. Other days, I get up, I get ready, I do some stuff that has to be done, and then I have my Coke. And those days seem to be the more productive days, because I woke myself up before I had my caffeine. 4 is kind of like the last one. Wake up without electronics. I know most of us have a phone, and most of us are programmed to check the phone the first thing we get up. Unless my phone is blinking or something, I do not check my phone until I've at least gotten ready for the day. That way, because I found I'm more likely to sit down and stare at my phone all day than I am to actually get ready for the day. And speaking from what I did earlier, I spent 10 minutes on Instagram. Got on there to do one little thing and ended up spending 10 minutes on Instagram. But I allowed myself to wake up first before I actually got on Instagram, so that's probably why. But I will waste crazy amounts of time scrolling through crap. So I try to wake up before I look at anything, because I don't want to end up, and especially on the days I have to get stuff done, like today, I don't need to be spending 10 minutes on Instagram. Because if I look at my phone first thing in the morning, I'm not going to get anything done. And if I actually had to get up and go to work, thank God I work at home. If I actually had to get up and go to work, I'd be in trouble most mornings. So, that's my big thing. Try to wake up before you even look at your phone. Now, I know this is difficult because, like, when my brother's away at school, he'll text me in the morning on his way to class or on his way to work or whatever. And I have to check that. or I have, but other than that, I try to wake up without the electronics. So my last and final tip for this video is have a to-do list and plan your day. And I'll try to make my to-do list the night before, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. But I always try to make sure I have at least one to-do list. That way I know what has to get done that day. And while it may not always all get done that day, at least I know some of it will get accomplished. And if I didn't write it out, it wouldn't happen at all. Oh, and if you want a video on how I write my to-do list and how I plan my day and all that, just let me know down in the comments. Thank you for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye-bye.